already several indications that the yes vote will win in this plebiscite. Before this election, there were massive information campaigns to inform citizens about how the passage of this plebiscite would contribute to the peace process. Additionally, surveys showed that the youth, who comprise almost 60% of the voter group or the voter segment, show support for this plebiscite. And lastly, the law and this plebiscite has the backing of President Rodrigo Duterte, who continues to enjoy still very high popularity ratings. A few days before this, he visited the region, urging citizens to show up today and on the second part of the plebiscite on Feb 6, and urge them to vote for yes.
But Ana, much of the more recent violence in Mindanao has come from Daesh-inspired militants.
Yes.
So what would an autonomous Bangsamoro be able to do to combat that militancy that the Philippine government hasn't been able?
I think we need to look at, the main supporters of the Bangsamoro Organic Law, which is the Mora Islamic Liberation Front. This is the largest insurgency group in the region. They have emerged as the government's most relevant partner in the peace negotiation process. And secondly, we also have to look at the promise of the BOL. Its three main components are a greater fiscal autonomy, which is seen to spur economic development in the region, which is among the poorest in the country, a parliamentary government, which will usher in self-determination for the Moro people, and thirdly, the decommissioning of more than 30,000 troops. So all in all, the promise of this Bangsamoro Organic Law and this plebiscite, if it passes for yes, is that it will address poverty, the peace and order situation, which has been precarious, and the long-standing political isolation and disenfranchisement, which are all seen as drivers of radicalization.